My name is Jian Wei, and I'm the product manager for PRWeb. PRWeb is an online distribution service, and what this means is that we'll take a client's news release, their news content, and we move it around the web in a number of different ways. One way we move it around the web is through different syndication partners with premium publishers like Yahoo News, Topics. We actually will send them a feed, and they're going to republish the content. So we'll get the client's news republished on some top-tier websites. We'll also make sure that it's accessible to search crawlers so that it's found in places like Google News and Yahoo News. And we also have a lot of reach into journalists and bloggers. So not only is there sort of kind of an element of instant syndication or instant distribution when you put your news release out over PRWeb, but we're also going to get it to people who can push it even further. So these are the bloggers who are going to write about it, or these are the journalists who are going to publish a story about it, basically.
Now, currently you're working most of the time in the US, but starting off tomorrow you're launching the UK version of PRWeb. Now, will there be a difference between the UK version and the US version?
Yeah, so you can think of it in two different ways. One is sort of the user experience, and so we've really tailored the user experience to more of a UK audience. We've kind of anglicized all the language. The time is in GMT, currency is in pounds sterling. So that's one part of it, but that's really the smaller component. The big component is the distribution, where that news release is going. So for instance, in the United States, we have a partnership with the Press Association, which fuels a lot of the news media content you see in national publications and regional publications. Well, we've done a partnership over here in the United Kingdom with the Press Association, which accounts for around 40% of the content that you're going to see in kind of national dailies. So, this is just one example of the type of partnership we've put into place to make sure that our distribution is a lot more UK focused.
Are there also plans for the future to go to Belgium or the Dutch market?
Yeah, I mean, we really are looking at expanding into Asia and into Europe. I can't get that specific into where we're going to be going, but I mean, clearly we want to start moving into these markets where people are starting to get more interested in online distribution.
Okay, and to end this interview, what is your view on the online marketing in general for 2009?
In Europe or the United States?
Maybe both.
Both? Well, I think some of the emerging trends, well, they're not really so emerging, they're really kind of entrenched, that we've seen have been microblogging, Twitter. It seems like a lot more people are starting to get involved with some of these microblogging sites. Additionally, we're starting to see kind of continued fusion between public relations and marketing, and people are calling this kind of digital PR or online PR, where what marketing practitioners have been doing these practices are starting to move into the public relations field and vice versa. And so this is what we're really interested in. We're really interested in being the nexus of public relations and marketing. So as these two different practices kind of continue to move together, and online marketers are starting to now kind of create headlines, and they're starting to create publicity for their brand because of all the benefits that come from a marketing perspective.